Well, hello and happy Monday, everyone. Patty and happy Denver, Colorado. Excited for you all to be on this Periscope with us here today. So for those of you who are scoping in, where are you scoping in from? I know it is middle of the day here in Denver, Colorado and in the United States. So excited for you all to be joining us. Where's everyone scoping in from? Hello, 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 hello. A lot of people Skyping in here today. Hello, hello. Oklahoma, how are you? Utah, what's going on? Sweaty Betty, Sweetie Betty. Hello from Kansas, Mexico, North Carolina. Welcome to this Periscope. Guys and gals, we are going to be talking about starting up your month and programming your month and setting up your month for success. And so for any of you who are in network marketing, direct sales, small business, or just in sales in general, we are going to talk about how to set up your month of August and how to make it the best month ever. And so hello, everybody. Hello, Brittany Burtz. How are you? What's up, Nick? Missouri, Southern California. Excited for you all to be on here with us today. Hello again, Kansas City, Missouri. Missouri is in the house today. What's up, Oregon? Hello, Michigan. Welcome, welcome. For those of you guys and gals, we're going to get started here in just 10 seconds. Definitely grab a notepad and pen as we're going to go over 4 questions to ask yourself and to your organization and team. Brittany, great to see you from Orange County. Guys and gals, you might see another name pop up here, Brittany Burtz, and that's someone that you're going to want to follow if you're in the business of direct sales and network marketing. Tremendous insight, tremendous tips, and tremendous motivation on how to take your business to the next level by Brittany Burtz there. So definitely follow her and pay attention to her scopes because she's got some great info. What's up, Rochester, New York? Hello, hello. There she is right there, Britt Burtz. Definitely want to follow her. So, okay, we are going to jump into this. That's right, Brittany does rock. So for those of you guys and gals who are a part of direct sales and network marketing, what do? It's August 3rd. We have 31 beautiful days this month to accomplish whatever it is that we are running after. And so the first thing that we have to really do, guys and gals, is to set up our month. And so hopefully many of you on today's Periscope had a tremendous, tremendous month of July. Those that didn't have a tremendous July, the month is over. And so we have a new month, we have a new beginning, and we need to go out there and build and have success this month and today, starting today. And so we are going to spend about the next 10 to 15 minutes going through what you want to do to set up your month of August effectively so you can go out there and build great value and build momentum into the fall months. Because one thing I know, being in network marketing now for over 12 years, is that the fall months are massive. The fall months are huge. It is a very magical time of our business. You know, those that are brand new to our organizations and teams, or those that have been a part of our organizations and teams, what's up, Namaste, man? I love that name. Thank you for being on here. But this is what we want to talk about, is setting up our month. So going into the fall months, people have less distraction. People have more time to build something of value. You know, the holidays are coming up. The kids are back in school. You know, maybe some of the summer projects are done. Maybe the weather is better during your part or wherever you live in this country or this world. Maybe it's better during those fall months. But it's always been said, right, by the famous Jim Rohn, that we all go through seasons. You know, after fall comes winter. After winter comes spring. After spring comes summer. And so on and so forth. And so what we want to talk about really is setting up your month of August. And so I wish I would have done this talk a few days ago, but it is August 3rd and we have to do it now today. And so, thanks, I appreciate J Beeler 27. And so what we want to talk about today is clarity plus focus equals activity. Clarity plus focus equals energy. Clarity plus focus equals production. You know, whatever you want to put equals at, but clarity plus focus equals energy, activity, excitement, momentum, sales, volume, promotions, and cash flow. Okay, and so the first question that you have to ask yourself, do I study Jordan Belfort? No, I do not, but I know that name. It does sound pretty familiar. I'm going to write that one down now. Jordan Belfort. That does sound familiar. Thank you for that tip, if that is a tip. So, guys and gals, we have a lot of people jumping on today's call, 82 people in from all across this country. And so I'm not sure if you're new to our Periscopes or not, but my name is Patty McCracken. I've been in network marketing, relationship marketing since I was 20 years old, which makes me at the ripe old age of now 33, and very excited about what this opportunity has been able to allow myself to do, but more importantly, my friends and family to be able to do. But today's scope is really not based on a company. It's based on you specifically. And so for those of you who are in this Periscope, whether you're in a different company, a different organization or team, my job here today, and I'm inspired to really add value to you. Okay, and so this information can be used in any organization and team. It can be used in any compensation plan, whether you're building in a Unigen, whether you're building in a party plan, whether you're building in direct sales, a unit level, or a binary. This information will apply apply to you. And so if you see this information as valuable, what you can do right now is you can actually share this broadcast. If you're on an iPad or an iPhone, all you have to do is put your finger over the screen to the right, and it can say share. So you can share it on Twitter, you can share it with your broadcast, you can share it with your followers, or you can share it with just personal people that you may find will have great value with this. And that's what I'm trying to do here today. And so as I go through this Periscope, if you want to give me some love, you just tap the screen a few times, and that represents the hearts. Very similar to likes, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And so what we want to do today is get you on the right track. And so the first question you have to ask yourself as a leader, as a future leader, or as a person that's brand new to this industry, which you are a leader, you are self-motivating yourself, you have to ask yourself what you're running for. What are you looking to achieve this month? You see, we have to put a lot of clarity and a lot of focus on what you are running for this month. Okay, if you're brand new, what are your fast start goals? Is it to bring on a few brand partners, a few distributors, a few associates? Are you running for free product? Are you running for your first paycheck? Are you running for a huge, audacious, beautiful goal? So you have to write that down. What am I running for? You see, a good visualization right now that you want to look at is this. If you were an archer, right, so you're shooting a bow at a bullseye, or you were at a firing range shooting a gun or whatever, you're hopefully aiming at something, right? You're hopefully not just like shooting into the air or shooting into space or just shooting down the lane. Hopefully you're aiming at something, right? And so if you're running for Lexus, if you're running for your car, if you're running for a promotion, you got to write that down. Okay, so the first question that you want to ask yourself is, what am I running for? Okay, the next question that you want to ask and answer for yourself is, what does that look like? Okay, so the person that wrote, I'm running for my car bonus. Okay, do you know what that looks like? Do you know exactly what that looks like? Do you know the structure that's in place, whether you're building in 2 legs, 3 legs, or 6 legs? Do you know what the volume requirements are? Do you know what's required and necessary to hit your goal? You see, that is the second most important question. Again, we're not trying to just shoot in the air. We're trying to shoot down the lane. We're trying to hit a bull's eye. And so everything builds on top of, what am I running for, and what does that look like? Okay, and so writing down what that looks like, and look through your compensation plan. For those of you who are brand new to this industry, or you're brand new to your company, get in touch with your upline support team. Get in touch with your sponsor and ask them these questions. Hey, I'm running for Lexus. I'm running for this. I'm running for that. What does that look like? Can you help me map it out? If they don't have the answer for you, go above them, and go above them, and go above them. And if they can't get help from them, call corporate or call customer support or something. But you should be in a business where you're getting a tremendous amount of support from those that have already achieved the success that you're looking for. And that's what I can attest a lot of my success to, is simply following in the footsteps of those that have done it before me. You see, that's what leadership is all about, guys and gals, is getting a few people to do a few simple things they probably wouldn't have done without you being there to support them and to edify them. Thank you so much for all the hearts, guys and gals. This is a big broadcast. I didn't know 2:23 in the afternoon would pull so many people, but we got to knock out this broadcast. So what was the first question? The first question, again, is, what am I running for? The second question is, do I know what that looks like? And the third question that you really want to ask yourself is, you're setting up your plan. Okay, so this is where you want to plan your month. Right on. Jordan Belfort. Okay, yeah, I watched that movie. Good things you can learn from that movie, but also a lot of bad things that you probably wouldn't want to have in your integrity or your character or the person that you're becoming. But yes, you can definitely learn a lot from Jordan in regards to hustling, in regards to building, in regards to working 8 to faint. And so couple things here are those couple questions, okay? What am I running for? Do I know what that looks like? And the third question is, how do I do it? Okay, so as you're building your month out, you want to be writing down, when is your weekly events? If you're in a marketplace, if you're in a city, in a state that has weekly events, whether it's a market party or a hotel venue or a restaurant venue, or it's just a few simple party plans, maybe out of someone's house or someone's country club room or whatever it is, you got to start putting that in the calendar. So what is happening in your local market? What is happening in your state market? What is happening in your regional market? You want to write down these dates. You also want to write down when you have company calls, when you have company webinars. Anytime that you have the opportunity of getting someone on the phone, getting someone in front of a website, bringing someone to a live event, taking them from not knowing to knowing is a money-making activity. You want to schedule that in your calendar. And so here's a quick tip. When I got started in my business, I was working 70 hours a week. I was working 8 to faint, almost about 6 days a week. And so what I did was I planned my month, I planned my week, and I wrote down when the events were. Even if I couldn't necessarily attend them, even if I knew I had to work, even if I knew I had a prior engagement, I still wrote it down. Guys and gals, thoughts become things. You have to put out what you're looking to attract, what you're looking to become, what you're looking to do. And so you want to write down in your calendar what your money-making activities are. Okay, conference calls, webinars, live events, parties, regional trainings, whatever it is. Does that make sense to you? Do you have that in your business? I assume you do. So write those things down. Write down a couple of the other things. When are you going to have a party? When can you have an opportunity of taking people from not knowing to knowing? When can you go have a few sit downs at Starbucks? When can you have a few dates at coffee or lunch to take people through the process of not knowing to knowing? D2D. So that is what you want to write down as the third thing, is your game plan of what you're running for, what you're looking to do. When are your regional events? When are your weekly events? Okay, so that's really the third question for you. So what were the 3 questions again for our people jumping on here late? The first question, to get yourself focused, to get yourself clear on what you're looking for in the month of August, is what am I running for? The second question, do I know what that looks like? And you want to know what that looks like. For those of you who are building inside of our organization and team and company specifically, go to your compensation plan. Go to page 9 and learn the page. Learn the ranks. Learn what's required. Okay, so I'm going to put some better numbers around this, because I know a lot of you are running for Lexus. And sometimes when you see that number, $12,500 in sales to qualify for my Lexus, that can be intimidating. That can be a scary number, right? I remember when I got started, I was working 70 hours a week in the restaurant business. I looked at Lexus as a position that I wanted to qualify for within my first 12 months. You see, I had never been a part of an organization that sold a product. And so thinking of $12,500, how am I going to achieve that by myself, seemed very audacious, seemed very, very large. But what I soon realized, if you're building month after month, if you're helping your organization and team, which we're going to talk about next, this is what it comes down to. You just want to put action and activity behind it. So the young ladies and guys that are running for their Lexuses this month, put more behind it. It's not just $12,500. It's probably 20 to 30 real results parties happening in your business. It's probably 20 to 30 parties happening throughout the week in your organization and team. And so in our business, we build from the hierarchy down. To start our own business, we start at the top of our business, and then we fill in our regional marketing directors, our executives, our field leadership. You see, this is the only opportunity, guys and gals, inside of network marketing and direct sales that you are in control. No one has their thumb on you. No one is telling you when to punch the time clock, when to show up, what to do, when to do it, when not to do it. This is your business. And so these steps can hopefully build you. Emmeline, is it really? Okay. Well, thank you for your I guess, opinion, B-butts. I do appreciate that. And so there's so many people out there that would really, really, really disagree with you in regards to what we're building and what we're doing. And since it is a $100+ billion industry now in today's world, it's a big deal. I don't need to block. You see, guys and gals, for those of you who are brand new to Periscope, the beautiful part about Periscope is you can get live feedback immediately from those around you. You can get live feedback immediately from those that are listening to you and watching you. You see, this is what it's all about, is building something and adding value to the masses. And so don't let people that want to throw stones, want to talk this or that, they don't need to bring you down. You just have to go through it. It is what it is. It's someone's opinion. It's just an uneducated opinion. It's an unproven opinion. And so as we go through here, you have your 3 questions, right? What are you running for? Do you know what that looks like? And how can you build it? What do you need to plan your month with? The next part of this is all on how to help your organization and team. And so for those of you who are a part of your organizations and teams and you have a business, you are a leader, someone is following in your footsteps, whether you have 3 people, 5 people, 10 people, 12 people, 25 people, 100 people, that is the process. That is what network marketing is about, is building distribution, developing people, and building an organization and a team. Just like everything else in the world, just like every other organization, Salesforce, you name it, is built on building organizations and building teams. Absolutely. So what we want to talk about next are basically the 3 questions that I shared with you is what you're going to do with your runners, your leaders. But the one thing that you have to add to the question is this. The one question that you have to ask when you're identifying your players, while you're identifying your runners, is a question that is a temperature gauging question. Okay, this question, guys and gals, is going to tell you whether the person is ready to run this month or whether they're ready to start next month. Okay, so it's a very simple question. Okay, and the question is this. You see, it's August 3rd. You have a lot of days, you have a lot of time to take inventory right now of your organization and team and who is running. And so what you want to look at is this. Man, I can get distracted. I know our EHT product allows me to be more focused and more clear, but when I read some of these comments, I do get a little off topic. But this is the simple question, guys and gals. For those of you who are building an organization, for those of you building a team, this question will serve you long run. You've already heard the question brought up, and this is just another way of looking at it. But when you get a new person started, you're asking that question, hey, where does Nerium fit into your life in the first 7 to 10 days? Well, this is a question that you're going to use in a different context. And so when you're calling through your organization and team, you're looking for your runners, you're looking for your leaders. The questions you're going to ask are, hey, where does Nerium fit into your life this month? Or I'm sorry, wait, where does this opportunity fit into your life this month? You know, hey, do you know about the new promotions? Hey, do you know about this, that, or the other? And so whatever team, whatever organization, whatever company you're building in, you generally have something coming up, whether it's a big event, whether it is a new product, a new promotion, a new country, a new this or a new that. And so get creative with that question, but it's a temperature-taking question. Hey, do you know about the new promotions? You see, a person that says, no, I don't know about the new promotions is not plugged in. They're not reading the emails. They're not listening to the company calls. They're not plugged into their leadership. They're not at the monthly event. And so asking a temperature-taking question like, hey, do you know about the promotion? Or, hey, where does XYZ fit into your life this week or this month will take their temperature. You see, guys and gals, network marketing is all about building a volunteer army. Timing is everything. Sometimes timing isn't right for certain people. You know, I've had many months in my business where the timing seemed perfect at the beginning, and then something came up in the middle of the week, the middle of the day, the middle of the month. Okay, and so just be aware of that. Again, we are trying to get out of the rat race. We are trying to get out of whatever we don't wish to have, which is a boss, which is, you know, grinding hours, 8 to 5, stress, all that stuff, okay? So we are supposed to lead with inspiration, education, and enthusiasm. So you're asking that question, where does this fit into your life this month? You know, do you know about the promotions? Do you know about this? Do you know about that? Once you've identified that you're running or talking to someone that wants to run this week or this month, the next question is, awesome, great, what are you running for? The third question is what? Do you know what that looks like? And the fourth question is always, how can I help you? You know, what can I call into? Hey, can I help you follow up with a few people? Hey, can I come over to your house for a party? Hey, can I do this or can I do that? Hey, who do we need to follow up with today or tomorrow? Hey, who do we need to follow up with after their 5 to 7 day exposure, after their 5 to 7 day experience? You see, it's just about guiding people and structuring people through a process that fits their lifestyle. And so if I broke it down, the average person in our opportunity can truly have success building a business with 5 to 7 hours a week. You see, it comes down to those simple hours of not pushing paper, of learning, of training, of educating. You see, for those of you who are in network marketing, direct sales, small business, for those of you that are on this broadcast and this Periscope right now, although you are not physically earning money for watching this, you're earning money and making deposits into a much larger bank account. You're making deposits into your lifestyle bank account. And so although you may not be making a sale right now or recruiting someone or bringing someone on board, you're educating yourself. You're polishing your axe. You're getting prepared and ready and enthused to go out there and lead yourself and then lead others. Ah, man, team kinetics. It really isn't. Now when you're in an organization and a company that has a system in place. And so I don't have time to go into why my company versus maybe your company or your bad experience has gone into that. But at the end of the day, it's building a pipeline. It's building a distribution point. And so if I have time today, I'll share a story that can kind of highlight what we are really building long term. But everything at the end of the day takes time. Everything at the end of the day is time into it. You see, when I was punching that time clock, my entire 20s, living paycheck to paycheck, I put a lot of time into my boss. I put a lot of time into those jobs. I put a lot of time that I'll never, ever, 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 ever get back. You see, I had to sacrifice. I missed a lot of vacations. I missed a lot of family time. I missed a lot of graduations and special memories and events because I was working a dead-end job. And so if you're on that path, whether it's a dead-end job or just a job that just pays the bills, if you're not purposely living through that, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, we only live once from what we know of. And so network marketing is a very difficult space. It's a very difficult business to build. But when you break down what is required, very low investment, very little amount of time for the experience that you may already have, it is a win-win-win all the way around. Jordan Belfort means nothing to me, bro. I mean, I watched the movie once, and the guy looked like a drug addict, drug dealer, and hustling guy. So I don't know much about him. But what I do know about network marketing is you're building a distribution and building a pipeline, just like Target builds a pipeline, just like Walmart builds a pipeline, just like Amazon, eBay, and every Fortune 50, Fortune 100, Fortune 500 company in this world does. They build distribution. They build pipeline. They build a point of sale. And so the beauty of network marketing, guys and gals, is simply this. Very low investment. You're able to position yourself on the top of your organization and team and build a business by sharing a product, a service, or an idea with the masses. You see, it doesn't take hundreds of thousands, and that was my background. I came from the franchising background. My entire life was in franchising. The average rule of franchising is you have to invest 5 times what you want to earn. The average person invests $100,000 to $1 million to start a franchise with zero guarantee that they will ever earn a dime. And they unfortunately generally are stuck and confined to the 4 walls that they rented that space, whether it's a UPS store, a McDonald's, or a Tilted Kilt. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are building, you are stuck to those 4 walls. Network marketing allows you the ability to build wherever it is that you are open for business. And so just a couple quick tips on that. But as we wrap up here, guys and gals, we want to go back to planning your month. You see, I encourage you, for those of you running for your goals, for those of you running for your next promotion, I encourage you just to find 3 to 5 people on your organization and team, whether you're building a unilevel or a binary, find 3 to 5 people that you can help get them to their next level. If you help them get to their next level, what will that do for you? Hopefully, that will push you to your next level. You see, guys and gals, this is a very love business. It's a servant leadership mentality. You have to go out there and build with the masses if you wish to dine with the classes. And so find 3 to 5 people that are on your organization and team right now running for their next promotion. If you can help them do that, that will push you up closer to your promotion if it doesn't hit your next promotion. Okay, so that's what you want to focus on. And how you want to focus on this is you're finding those people. Hey, where does this business fit into your life right now? What are you running for? Do you know what it looks like? How can I help? Those are the 4 questions, guys and gals. Find 3 to 5 people and the legs and the organizations that you need success in, that you need achievement in, that you need momentum in, and build in those legs. Work with those people. Set up an accountability call. Set up a numbers call with those 3 to 5. Call it your focus group. You know, it could be your August focus group. And so in ending with this, you want to set up a few benchmarks. Okay, so look at the month, right? It's August 3rd. Okay, so you want to take inventory. Hopefully you've already done this in your group. If you haven't, you still have time. You know, depending on the size of your group, you're only generally working with 20 to 30 people anyway. And so you're just breaking it down. Make those calls. Set up this game plan. Find out 3 to 5 people that you want to run with and work with. I appreciate all that, Darla and Riv. But set benchmarks, okay? And so if you're running for your Lexus this month, if you're running for your car, if you're running for whatever, set benchmarks. So what do I mean by that is this. By August 15th, what will you be at? You know, by August 15th, you want to be a third of the way there. Okay, it's the 80-20 rule, guys and gals. 80% of production happens in the last 20 minutes of time. Okay, so on the 15th of August, you want to be a third of the way there. You know, a third of the volume, a third of the exposures, a third of the parties, a third of the whatever it is, exposure, whatever you want. Your next benchmark could be just 7 days out. You know, write down your numbers on the 22nd of the month. You know, if you're building inside of our company, you know that the 23rd is a huge day for us. So you want to know your numbers. So 22nd is another benchmark for you. And then the 31st, 8 days later, is the end of the month. And so set yourself up for achievement. Where do you need to be to realistically hit your goal by the 15th? Where do you need to be by the 22nd to realistically hit your goal? Okay, and so just put some of these into fruition. Put some of these into activity mode. Plan your month. Schedule your month. Plan your day before your day begins. Guys and gals, that one discipline, and that is a discipline. It's a habit and a discipline. But that one discipline changed my business. You have to go out there and build something and put it into fruition. Thoughts become things. You have to build tomorrow's dreams on today's sacrifices. And so write down what you're running for this month. Write down what you're looking to achieve this month, and go out there and build. So clarity plus focus equals achievement. Clarity plus focus equals momentum. Clarity plus focus equals whatever. Okay, energy, love, excitement, growth, achievement, success, whatever it is that you want to call it, but that's the deal. That's the game. And so what happens is this, and so I'll just break this down and really button this up for you all, is clarity comes into what you are running for, the goals. Once you are clear on it, once you know what the bullseye is that you're trying to achieve and hit, you will hit it. Focus is what the activity is about. Focus comes into doing the proper steps that will allow you to hit the bullseye. Okay, so clarity is knowing what you want. Focus is doing the activity that will help you achieve what you want. And both of those together will allow you to go out there and build something of great, great value. And so for those of you here today, I appreciate you being on our scope. For those of you who have not had a chance of scoping yet, I encourage you to start getting creative. Get curious about yourself. Get curious about where you live. Start periscoping. Start broadcasting. I encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and get past that fear. Fear, false expectations appearing real. Just go out there and do it. One of my dear friends here today, one of our great leaders, Randy Nordyke, just did his first Periscope today, and I was so impressed. I was so proud. So Randy, if you're watching here today, man, great first Periscope. This is a doctor, guys and gals, who spent 30 years in the medical field, never had success in network marketing, but achieved success with this. Okay, because he plugged into something great. He had a patented product. He had Miriam Gives Back, free inventory to allow him to go out there and build his business and replace his full-time practice with residual income through network marketing. And so again, I encourage you to get on your first Periscope. Just start doing it. Whatever it is that inspires you, whatever it is that you love to talk about, whatever it is that you know, whether it's cooking, gardening, driving a car, taking care of your kids, building a business, painting, doing something creative, just Periscope on it. Just get out there and do it. And so I encourage you to have the best month of your life. It can happen so quickly and so fast. When I reflect on all of our months and all of our weeks and all of our time spent with Jeff Olson, what it really comes down to is we are all growing and developing. And so if you are working on yourself hard right now, you will achieve great success. I know you can do it. I know you can achieve it. You got to empower yourself. You got to ask yourself empowering questions that will inspire you to take action. So guys and gals, have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great rest of your week. This is a huge month for those of you who are building on our side of our organization, teams, and company. As we all know, we are about to go into Dallas, Texas, bigger and better than ever before. And so I encourage you to go after your goals. Write it down. Talk about it. Put it into auto-suggestion. Focus on it. Focus on it. Focus on it. Get clear with it. Understand what you're really doing. You're allowing people to dream bigger. You're allowing people to get their life back. You're allowing people to earn extra income on top of what they currently done. And so I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the hearts. Take care, guys and gals. Take charge. And we will see you on the next Periscope. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.